Thank you all so much for stopping by today. So over the next few videos, I'm going to be sharing with you some seed saving tips of different things that we are growing in the garden. Now I have my paper bag out here today, but I'm actually seed saving inside, and I'll give you a quick peek at some of the things that we are doing inside. I have really turned my dining room into a lab, and that's really sad, but it's all for the betterment. And seed saving is something that I've always done with some of the herbs and vegetables in the garden, but after what happened this year with a lot of online sources being out for some months or not selling them, and then even some stores were taking them off the shelf, I really think I amped up my seed saving a little bit more this year. But what I want to do today for the first video is I want to show you and share with you how we save our dill seeds from the garden. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So here is our dehydrator that really has been going non-stop. This batch is predominantly our butterfly pea flowers, and I'm telling y'all, I will definitely be growing these again. We have so many, and I think I'm going to put some on the website. Our website is up and running now, so go ahead and go to www.southernentertaining.com. Have a peek around. We're still adding new things and updating as we go, but definitely go there and take a peek around. I did slide in some calendula flowers as well as some rose petals. Over here on the table, we have some of the roselles that we're letting dry, and then we just get the seed out. They're really easy to save. The seeds, pretty much all I got to do is pour this in my hand or give it a little bit of shake, and here are your seeds inside. So we're doing that. We have like a mixture of things on this rack right here. We have a few chamomile flowers, a few more rose petals, and some lavender. Okay, and over here we have some collard green seeds, and then we also have some of the spicy glow basil, and then I have somewhere around here some onion seeds. But let's go ahead, let's go back outside. Let me show you how easy it is to save these dill seeds. So I encourage each and every one of you to save some seeds from your garden. I save flower seeds, herb seeds, vegetables, and fruit seeds. And what that does is it gets acclimated to the climate that you're growing in, and so it grows a little bit better each and every year. So again, today I'm showing you about the dill seeds. We started these from seeds inside earlier this year. We put them in the garden around springtime, and I'll just show some different pictures of the process of them growing. We harvested lots of dill and we froze them. We still got dill in the freezer. I use them for a lot of my fish dishes, but you can also, number one thing is use them for your cucumbers. When you start getting cucumbers, use them to make pickles with. But the dill seeds, you can use some for saving for next year, but you can also use the seeds in different soups and different stews, and just all type of dishes. So you can save some to start seeds, and you can save some also as a spice and add that to your kitchen collection. So I have the brown paper bag out here just for light. I do this inside, but I wanted to make sure you all could see what I was doing and the process of saving dill seeds. Okay, so no matter what time I come out here to film, it's always some type of noise. It could be a plane, it could be a lawnmower, it could be something. So if I talk a little bit louder, just lower your volume for me just a bit, because I want to share with you about these dill seeds. So over the period of time we've been growing it, like I said, we started it inside. We moved them out in spring. They grew, they were beautiful. But what I do is I wait to those bottom two, and I'm going to pull out this right here as an example. It may not be a good example because they're kind of pushed up, but when they're flourished and out, the bottom two, I wait till they start turning brown like this. Like, I don't harvest them while the heads are yellow or while the bouquets are yellow. You want to let some drying start on the stalk still while it's growing in your garden. And then once the bottom half is kind of dried out, you can go ahead and cut it off and then just put it in a paper bag like we did here, and just put it upside down, and eventually they'll start dropping off in the bottom of the bag, and then all you have to do is just get them out the bag. But for video purposes today, we're going to speed up the process, and all we're going to do is well, let me show you this method first. Like, over time when they dry, they'll drop off, or you can take this bag and like hit it up against something to make them go ahead and fall off. But for this video, we're going to use our hands, and we're just going to take them off with our hands. They come off so easy. Just rub them in your hand, they'll start coming off. And again, like I said, you don't have to use all of these to start seeds. You can also use this as a spice in your dishes. And again, y'all, I have been saving so many seeds. I think I'm going to put a lot of things online, because I definitely do not want to be in that number or in that situation earlier this year. Now, I know I'm not 100% self-sustainable, but anything will help. Start off with saving one thing out of your garden. That's one less thing you have to buy, one less thing you have to order. And like I said, once they come acclimated to your climate, to your zone, they will grow so much better. So I'm just taking this off, and they're falling off really easy. Now, a little bit of debris is getting in here, so if you want to, if that bothers you, you can take like a sieve and just kind of filter that out. But once everything is done, you can just go ahead and you can put them in your seed saving envelope. Write the name of the seeds on there. I like to write what year, and then I'll just put them in a cool, dry place. I do have a seed storage that I use, and I label everything, but Dill is something I will not have to buy. And I can also put it in a lot of my dishes, and I can also share it with friends and family. And again, hopefully we can put everything on the website. Now, one thing I like to do with my seeds, you don't have to do this, I like to take it one step further, is I'll take some seeds and I will do I will see what the germination rate is. So for example, I'll take 10 of these dill seeds, and I will either plant them in my little tiny soil blocks and see what the germination rate is for it, or I will put them in between a wet napkin and put it like in a cool, dry place, like somewhere in the kitchen, in a cabinet or something like that, and check on it to see when they actually start germinating, and then the germination rate. That's just something I like to do. Okay, and it's just that easy. Now, if you're going to use it for a spice and put these in spice jar, go back through it, pick out these long little stems and pieces right here, and then you can store them in your spice cabinet. But if you're using these to plant more seeds next year, just go ahead and put them in here, and then again label them, put the year on there. You don't have to be as precise about picking out. You still want to pick out the big parts, but you don't have to be as precise as if you are storing them in your pantry, because I don't have a seed cleaning machine. So a lot of times I just sit down at the table and I just put a timer on and just sit down there and take my time and clean the seeds. So again, make sure you visit our website. I'll put the link in the description, and also download our free ebook. Get that knowledge on what it takes to have a flourishing garden. Go ahead and download that. It's totally free. As always, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, we would absolutely love to have you as a subscriber. So make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notification each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.